Alright, I'm like an hour late today. And I'm supposed to be starting with Destiny 2 every morning. I'm not starting with Destiny 2 this morning. Because I'm not in a Destiny 2 frame of mind right now. I want something a little more relaxed. Let me tell you a little story before we get going. So I wake up, my alarm goes off at 4 o'clock, go to do my normal routine, go outside to feed the cats. 2 of the cats are missing. Frodo and Smeagol, the 2 big machos who, even though they are fixed, still have all that tendencies and stuff. So that began a 45-minute search for our 2 male cats who had somehow broken out of the catio. We found one of them in the woods behind the property, put him back in the house, found the other one across the street in the neighbor's yard who has a dog. Thankfully the dog was inside, and it took Chris 30 minutes of cajoling to get him to come out of the yard. Meanwhile, I go back in the backyard because she's like, I can't find Smeagol again. Smeagol had gotten out again, and the place that we thought he had gotten out was not the place he had gotten out. And I found him in the backyard, this time with a big-ass rat that he had, a mouse. No, it's like rats. I mean, they're big mice. Small rats. I don't know. He got it somewhere. And he was trying to bring it in. So that began an emergency inspection of the catio, where we found that the chicken wire along the base, and the only reason I found this is because about 30 minutes ago, maybe 20 minutes ago, I sat down to stream, but right before I did, I went out, got myself a cup of coffee, and I did the rounds again, and noticed that Smeagol and Frodo were missing. What the fuck? So I grab the flashlight and go outside. I find Smeagol up against the chicken wire, pushing on it, and where he was pushing, it had rusted off. We had the chicken wire tied off to some metal rebar that runs along the base to hold everything down, because the weight of it keeps everything straight, and then it's a very long, 20-foot long piece of rebar that the cats can't push. The chicken wire had rusted because we get constant downpours of rains, and it's worn out along the bottom. And they had apparently figured out that they could push on the chicken wire down there, and they broke through, and he was trying to get out a third time. Meanwhile, Frodo was already out a third time, and so Chris was outside. She got him before he crossed the street. But then we found 2 places this morning where they had figured out how to get out last night, and I was shoring them up. It was an emergency fix. We put some firewood in front of the chicken wire so they can't push on it. And while I was out there fixing it, and I was over tying a gate, Frodo comes out of the house and goes right over to where I had just fixed it, and he starts pushing on the chicken wire with his head. So that little shit knew exactly where to go, and it was going right back there to get out again. They got out 3 times this morning. So I'm a little hot, I'm a little sweaty, I'm a little grumpy, and I'm hoping that my cats didn't get bit or anything, because we haven't given them an updated rabies shot in a year. Because we've had them inside in the catio. So, but I know Smeagol went out and caught a rat. So, I don't know, man. So I'm an hour late. That's why. And rather than go with Destiny 2 first thing this morning, I'm going to go with Neverwinter Nights 2 first thing, because I need something that's a little more relaxed. We'll do some old school retro chillax gaming. Slaying Excalibur says, found your page by a funny clip of you roasting a troll. We do that a lot here, man. So welcome aboard. We roast trolls quite a bit, and then we clip them out and put them on social media and make a bunch of money off of them, because trolls are idiots and they deserve to be roasted. But welcome, if you're here. Normally I'm live about an hour earlier than this, but today I'm late because of the aforementioned cat story that I just told. So it's 5:30 in the morning, 5:45 right now. Usually I start around 4:35 in the morning. But not today. Today I'm late. So we're going to play some Neverwinter Nights 2 for a bit, everybody. Enhanced Edition, and then once I take a break for breakfast, I'll come back with Destiny 2. And we will continue because we have a new expansion to push through into. Since we finished up the Witch Queen yesterday, we're going to start Lightfall today. Well, we have 6 cats, Excalibur. We have a homestead channel as well, if you're interested in that kind of stuff. We have 6 cats, like 20 ducks, and 6 new ducklings, and, well, 5 new ducklings. And then another duck is about to hatch another 15 ducks, and then we have a whole bunch of chickens, and a homestead YouTube channel that we do. It's like my wife's thing. She handles the homestead while I stream video games and do content creation. Alright. We need to find we need to find Caleb, a thug who prowls the alleys near the sunken flagon. We definitely need to go meet up with Marshal Cormac as well, because he owes us for that. Alright, we gotta find this guy in the alleys somewhere. I think they said around to the right. I could be wrong. I may be right. I may be wrong. I bet this is him over here. Yari says, happy you're a bit late. I had time to catch up until Neverwinter Night's stream while playing it myself. Nice. Feeling nostalgic. Yeah, that's... I blame Slandered Gaming for this because I had no intentions of doing this. And then it looked so good when he was playing it. I was like, I've got a week until Grounded 2 and Tales of the Shire. I'll go play Neverwinter Nights 2. So the watchman's so scared of me, he turns and walks away. You should have seen the look on that face when he moved. He wasn't getting any help. I tell you, Caleb, we own this place. The Watch are either cowards or greedy cowards, willing to run at the drop of a coin. Hey, you looking for trouble? Maybe you better walk out of here before we break your legs. You know what? I was told you could get me into the Black Lake District. Yeah, well, you were told wrong. Get out. You know what? I'm sure the City Watch will be able to help me once I tell them where you live. What, you stupid? I own the City Watch around here. I can't believe my bluff failed. Yeah, I've got work for you. There's a shop owner named Hagen. He doesn't even understand that I run this side of the docks. Refusing to pay the money. So you want me to persuade him to pay up? Next to the docks, next to a small courtyard. Yeah, don't bother trying to scare me, buddy. I've handled tougher people than you. You're not off to a good start. What's up, Mithril? Slaying Excalibur says, really cool seeing someone playing some more unique games. Yeah, I play a lot of games. We usually do 3 to 4 games a month. Mostly I play new releases, but occasionally I get convinced to try old nostalgia stuff. But like this month we've been playing Death Stranding 2, Dune Awakening. I kind of consider Destiny 2 new because I'm new to it, or at least a returning player. And we've got Tales of the Shire and Grounded 2 happening at the end of the month. So next month is Mafia: The Old Country. We'll dip our toes into the Gears of War relaunch. And then September we've got Hell Is Us, Indiana Jones: The Great Circle DLC, Borderlands 4. Then we have October's Ghost of Yotai, Outer Worlds 2. Lots of good games coming up. Alright, we're looking for the docks. Located on the dock next to a small courtyard. It's probably over here. Hagen's shop, there it is. How do we get back over to it? Come on. This thing is so finicky. There it goes. Track that. Turn around. And I've not had nearly enough coffee. I'm gonna have to go get some more. I need to speak with Hagen. That would be my father. Might I ask what you need to speak with him about? Caleb sent me. I should have known. One such as you would not be here to admire fine craftsmanship. My father's already given his answer. He will no longer pay for protection. I'm not here to cause trouble. I'd rather we all work this out. Oh. No trouble at all. Tell Caleb the answer is still no. You'd best leave before I call for the city watch. Stop. I am here. And I tell you that Caleb will get no gold from me. I'm going to praise your goods exquisite. I'm impressed. Yes, every piece I have here is of the finest craftsmanship. I can even count some of the nobility amongst my regular customers. Opening a storefront here on the docks has turned out to be a wise decision. I'd normally get first bids in on whatever's floated in through each day. Alright, I'm going to use a diplomacy. You're doing well for yourself. Why risk all that you've built over a few gold coins? Oh, I understand. This is about principles, though. I've worked hard for everything you see here, and I'm not going to let some brute make a living off my back. You know, it's just a few coins. If your business is doing so well, sure you'd like to protect her from accidents. I will admit that Caleb hasn't been unreasonable with his demands. However, I find the sheer idea of paying that brute off to be so utterly distasteful. Consider it part of the cost of doing business. How about your business will continue to flourish, isn't what this is all about. Thanks for the sub. Gifted sub over on Twitch. Appreciate it, Slane. You're giving in to these bullies, father. You've right to stand up to them. Money in my hand now. The two of you can argue about it when I'm gone. Just hand over the money. I've been a noble thief up until this point. I feel slightly dirty right now. Oh, that's no good. Yari says during character creation. What? Es porque tienes que meterla después está durmiendo y yo estoy ocupado con mi stream y olvidé de moverla. Mueve la cama más para acá y... Póntela adentro. Yeah. Ahorita tenemos que reparar todo. Alright, back to Caleb. Alright, Snow White, you're being naughty. You're supposed to go to the bed. So we have this new cat bed that we bought, and the boys are using it. She is not. Here, I'll turn the camera around. She just got out of it again. She's like, I don't want to be in the cat bed, Dad. There she is. What are you doing? You're supposed to go into the bed, sweetie. Did Mommy just bring coffee? I'll have to see if I can't get her to get back in the bed here in a minute. She's been reluctant to use it, but the other cats, the two machos that got out today, the two boys that snuck out, they love it. She's not being very amenable to it, though. I sent one of my boys down to keep an eye on you when you spoke with Hagen. I told you to break his arms. Now it's your turn to help me. Oh, did he go get the city watch? Hagen must be mistaken, Watchman. Here, will 25 gold compensate you for the time you've wasted on this? Oh no, we're all getting arrested. Oh shit, no, I do not want to fight the guard. No. Oh, that's not good. I'm just standing here with my fists because I'm actually not going to touch a guard. Jesus. You owe me, Caleb. You can repay the debt by getting me into the Black Lake District. Sounds like you're in a tough spot. Mara's not going to be happy with me for bringing this much attention on myself. Could you talk to her for me? You know, explain things? Can Moira get me into Black? She could do more for you than I can. Her place is north of here. I can mark it on your map. Alright. Did I get bad faction with the City Watch for doing that? Because, oh my goodness, that was not... I don't remember if there's faction in this game. I don't see anything that would... I mean, I got a chaotic point. Fuck. That was not intended, but I failed my rolls, so... Oops. I should have just gone to the City Watch. I know, I'm going to be super popular in town. Alright. She's north of Caleb's apartment and east of the Shining Serpent Inn. Is that in this district? Yep. Oh my goodness. First thing in the morning, we're already getting in trouble with the local law. Why are you casting bark skin on yourself? Where are you going? Oh no! Blade leaves. I thought those were city guards. Stop! Run away! Lovely. Repco the weaponsmith. Show me what you have for sale. I don't want to sell the any of the spells until I figure out if I'm getting
I am listening.
like who I'm getting in my party.
Yes.
Everybody, follow me.
I could probably sell the quarterstaff. Nope, never mind. It's not worth anything. Drop it. Drop it like it's hot. How are we doing on arrows?
What?
Oh, you didn't. You sneakity. You don't have any more. Only one stack of +1 arrows. Alright, let's go meet. Moira looks like Blanca just fell back asleep. I'm gonna have to go put her in the bed. See if I can get her to stay there. Let me sneak over here. See if I can get this kitty cat to go to sleep where she's supposed to. She might stay there. We'll see. God, I need a haircut. No. Come here. Just stay in the bed, sweetie. You're fine. I know it's new. Here. You're fine. You gonna be okay? You gonna sit down? I think she's gonna sleep. I think she's going to sleep now. Okay, I think I got her. I think I got her to calm down and go to sleep. Alright. Phew, into my home and walk out alive. The only thing keeping a dagger out of your chest is Caleb's word, and that doesn't go so far as either of you might think. So maybe you better tell me why I should care about anything you say, and do it fast. Why is my character so small? I am a halfling. So in my party, I have the halfling, this bald dude's a dwarf, that lady's an elf, and then I also have a tiefling. So yeah, I'm a tiny little halfling. I need to get into the Black Lake district. What? You want to join the nobility? You're out of luck. Black Lake's shut tight, and I'm not going to waste any time or men getting you in there. Perhaps an exchange of services then. I help you, you help me. And what do you think you have to offer? It looks like nothing from where I'm standing. If you're trying to gain control of the district, you'll need the right people to hold on to it. You want to work, huh? I heard what you did to those city hounds that crossed you. I like the message you sent them. I could use a herald like that. Bloodthirsty, aren't you? Bloodthirsty? Hardly. I prefer to call it direct. The watch is a joke, worse than useless. A few turn up dead, no one will care. I prefer to run a tight ship, and that means the district's got to have someone at the helm. Me. Well, you can't possibly control all activity in the city. One way to deal with something big is carve it up into small pieces. For now, the docks is enough. That I can control. We have a good grip, but unless we squeeze, it's as useless as an edict from Nasher. Other gangs are always trying to take our territory, and I could always use more watchmen answering to me instead of their sergeants. So what do you want me to do? You're going to sweep the docks for me. Hit each of the watch guard posts. Turn those that can be turned and take care of those who can't. Affiliate the gangs and thieves. If you can get them to join us, do so. If not, send a message. We have run the docks. You want to do business, you talk to us. Best get started then. There are some who believe in a few soft words and low-spoken threats. Me, I believe in fear backed by pain, so get started. The good side of my character is not liking her desire to be mean to everybody. But I'm also a thief, so it's like... I probably don't want to necessarily go running to the guard and work for them. But I kind of feel like they're forcing me to be evil by siding with her. Well, it's technically all the same group of people and teams slaying Excalibur. So BioWare made Baldur's Gate 1, Baldur's Gate 2, Icewind Dale 1, Icewind Dale 2, and then they made Neverwinter Nights 1, and Knights of the Old Republic 1. Then Obsidian Entertainment made Knights of the Old Republic 2, and then this game, Neverwinter Nights 2. Everybody that's from Obsidian Entertainment, all of those founders and the people who worked on these games came from BioWare and Black Isle Entertainment back in the day. So all of these games were all made by the same teams, even though they did eventually split up into two companies, BioWare and Obsidian Entertainment. So yes, it's also a Forgotten Realms game, so yeah. Just instead of being in Baldur's Gate, we're in Neverwinter, the city of Neverwinter. But it's the same. It's Forgotten Realms. It's all D&D. That's why it sounds familiar. Okay. Is this just all going to be in the docks? Each city watch guard post. Things look quiet here tonight. You won't be hearing complaints from me. It'd be nice if it were this quiet every night. I can keep it quiet every night. That's a bold statement. What, you're a sorcerer or something? Got a private army somewhere behind you? In a manner of speaking. What, are the Grey Cloaks taking over from the Watch? No, but Moira is. How about, do you want to hear what I have to say or not? I'll hear you. Say what you have to say. It's quite simple. Leave Moira's men alone, you'll find your shifts to be quite peaceful. Is that all? I've got a bit of a better idea. Why don't I just stop showing up for my shifts? Not interested. You and your men wouldn't mind a little extra coin in your purse? How about you're making a big mistake? Moira doesn't like being disappointed. That's a shame because her life's going to be filled with disappointment after tonight. Let's look lively, men. We're about to show Moira that the Watch won't just roll over. Oh my goodness. I feel really bad taking out city guards.
That's all you got?
I'm contributing to chaos in the city. Here are you guys. Thugs. Keep it moving, we're already on schedule. Kinda late to be delivering goods, isn't it? Delivery? Oh, you mean this? No, nothing like that. Just, you know, moving, that's all. Just, yep, moving our things. You wouldn't mind if I take a look inside, then? You're not getting the hint, are you? This is none of your business. How about diplomacy? Do I have a bluff? No. Moira will be more lenient if you just show me the contents of this wagon. No way, I've worked too hard for this score. I'm not gonna let Moira ruin it for me. Cheer up, though. After I kill you, I'll be sure to let her know how much of a pain.
Bring it here! Try me!
Right, Mithril. Old school AI. Kind of like nothing to see here. SI Gamer says, morning, found your channel through your Instagram. Really love the content. Thanks for sharing it. Glad I caught a lot of it.
That's all you got?
I'm gonna eat poop here, so let me have a heal before I eat shit.
Bonaparte.
What's in the wagon, man? But to go back to what I was saying, anyway, welcome aboard, SI Gamers, as you say it. We're live about this time every morning. I usually start earlier, but we had some cat problems this morning on the homestead, and I had to go find missing cats, so got started about an hour late today. What's up, Thandar? For those of you who are just tuning in, if you're new here and you're watching wherever you're watching, whether on YouTube and Twitch, I am live in both places. We multi-stream in both places. playing a little bit of Neverwinter Nights to enhance this morning to start. I've been starting off my mornings with Destiny 2, coming back to that game after a long time away. But after the cat drama this morning, I was not in the mood to go play Destiny 2 right away. So we're starting off with something light and easy, and then after I do breakfast here later. Okay, if I go over to Moira's. Yeah, let's just go here. After breakfast, we'll switch over to some Destiny 2. Working our way down towards Grounded 2 and Tales of the Shire, both of which are dropping on the 29th of the month, so hopefully we'll see you for those games as well, and everything in between the streams happens on YouTube. Game guides, reviews, TV shows. Just reviewed Episode 3, Season 3 of Star Trek Strange New Worlds last night, and today I'll be watching Foundation, Episode 3, Season 3. After the streams. Yeah, I usually start about 4:30 a.m. Central. But I was an hour late today. We started at 5:30 because we had to go find animals. Technically, Cormac owes me some coin. He's the first to take a stand against these thugs that deserve the protection. I feel really bad. I probably should not have cited as Moira. Can I change now? Because I totally met McCormick. He's from the same village as I. And I was helping him before. Postpone the sweep. Sign some into the shopkeeper. Place the others on. Well, look who's brought the wind and look who the wind's brought into Neverwinter. It's good to see you again. If I recall, you were promised a reward if you decided to seek me out. The watch is most generous, thank you. Glad to see your harrowing journey through the mirror hasn't changed you. A lot of people come out of that place changed and not for the better. What can I do for a fellow harps? I'm looking for Aldelon the Sage. What happened? The foulest murder. I'm beginning to regret my decision, and I'm wondering if I can change my mind mid-quest, because I'll tell you what. One of the things I liked about Baldur's Gate 2, as an example, is like when you join the Thieves Guild, it wasn't all about like murdering people and being a bad person. It was just go steal stuff from people's houses. But Myra is like bloodthirsty, and I kind of feel really bad like going around just killing the watch. You know, like send me off on some thieving runs, but it's like they're making the thief queen out to be like a bloodthirsty savage, and I feel kind of guilty. I feel like I would be better off joining the watch, even though I'm a thief. The only way anyone gets in is if they're a member of the watch. Captain Berlane has personally proved anyone who wants to enter Black Lake. You were a great help to me back at the fort, but if you try to enter Black Lake without Berlane's consent, I'll have to stop you and I'll be doing you a favor. Yeah, I may be loading. I think I'm going to have to load, to be honest with you, because the only way I'm going to... the question is... do I have a save from before I joined with Moira? I might not. I might be committed to this path. Let's, very quickly, I'll just do another quick save really here, because there's only one quick save file. I forgot this is an old game and we don't have multiple quick save files. Do 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 do. Damn it. I am regretting choices right about right now. Oh my god. What autosave was this? No, Mama's way. I'm committed. Yeah, there's no. This is from yesterday. That was the last time it auto-saved? Oh my god. This is before I did any of the quests. Nope. Sorry. I'm committed. I'm committed to being a bad person with Moira. Oh no. So you can't switch midway through. You're committed. Once you make a choice, you have to go with it. So, unfortunately, it looks like I'm gonna end up having to. If you have a crime to report, speak to Marshal McCormick. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to side with him since I've already I'm not gonna be able to switch it midway through. Oh no. Oh no. Melanie. Shit, man. Well, I guess I'm gonna be a bad, evil person. My alignment is gonna shift. No mames, güey. Pues considerando donde vivo y mi esposa es mexicana, absolutamente no mames, güey. No mames, no manches, qué pedo, güey. This is where I will, when you think about like old games that there's that was the last autosave it did. Ouch. Like that was like 2 hours ago in terms of gameplay. Alright, I think this is the one we have to go to down there. Oh, man.
They're not here. You know.
Take that!
Bonaparte.
Take that! Nothing! Take that! Take that! Take that!
You know.
Nothing but away!
Nice. Oh, that's that quarter stuff I threw down on the ground later. For me, it's reverse. I've had my residency in Mexico since 2015 was I got permanent residency. Hang on, I got a quick save here because this is the lady that I was looking for last night and we couldn't find her.
Ladies, please, there's no call to lose our tempers over this.
Temper? I haven't even gotten warmed up yet.
Being able to keep a rein on your spells is a sign of discipline, Qara. Something you could never master.
And the instructors aren't here to shield you. Go on, set fire to this whole street and this sad tavern, and you'll never be able to return to the academy, let alone Neverwinter.
As if I'd want to stay in that prison with you high-nosed witches for another year.
You're right. Here among the docks is where you belong, peddling yourself for cheap coin.
Whoa!
Oh, someone give me a tankard. This is going to get good.
What in the nine hells did I do to deserve it? Thank the gods you've arrived. Do something. These ladies are about to start throwing spells outside my establishment.
Oh my god, Calgar. Dude, where's my pen? I gotta timestamp that for a clip on Instagram or something. That's amazing. Calgar's like, cat fight. Alright, let me see what I can do. Sounds like it's a show waiting to start.
Heather, I think some thugs from the docks are here.
Friends of yours, Qara? Sent to bail you out, perhaps?
I don't need anyone's help to turn you into ash.
Let's see here. Go on and attack each other. It's been a good while since I've seen a light show. Oh no. What seems to be the problem?
There is nothing to discuss. Qara has threatened us for the last time, and we will stand for it no longer.
Yeah, if Qara's so superior to us, then I say let her prove it, without the Academy instructors stepping in to stop things.
The instructors? They never stopped me before. You always went running to them, not me. I've heard every word you've said about me. Always talking behind my back, ridiculing me, just because it takes you a shoreman's hour to cast a cantrip.
And you think setting fire to a stable while casting yours is any better, Qara? I practice restraint, not showy, excessive displays.
Yeah, Heather is simply cautious in her craft. You're the dangerous one, Qara.
If you knew how dangerous I was, then you should have known better than to push me this far.
Whoa! Alright, let's go for the diplomacy option. I'm sure there's another way we can work this out without me and my friends becoming involved.
I would not intervene if I were you, else we'll be forced to stop you as well. We are wizards, you know.
Yes, wizards, from the Academy. But we don't want any trouble with you. Just Qara.
Let's see here. Any fight in here means you're fighting me and my friends.
Heather, I don't want to cross any thieves. What if one were to steal my tomes? Or my mother's amulet from my room?
Very well. This isn't worth it. You're fortunate this time, Qara. Next time, you'd better not let us catch you outside the Academy walls. Come, Glenna. I think we've smelled enough of the docks for one day.
Alright, please tell
I
me I can
didn't need
recruit
your
her right
help.
away.
Those wizards had it coming.
And get rid of Nishka. Did they? Sounds to me like they were quick. You were quick to insult them back.
Those noble-born wannabe mages are just jealous. They don't like the fact that I can summon more power from my thumb than they can with a day's worth of concentration. They're always staring into their tomes and books, trying to categorize magic. It's a waste of time. It just is. And either you understand it or you don't. It's instinct.
Alright, so you studied at the Academy?
Well, the thing is, I'm not a part of the Academy anymore. I quit. Sort of. After burning down the stable.
Last you should have thought of that before starting a fight outside the flagon. And the damage you caused before they even showed up.
It's the wood you use in the rafters. It sets fire easily. Sorry about that.
Sorry? Oh, lass, I wasn't asking for an apology. You'll be paying me back, you will, for all my lost business, for a tarnished reputation, and for putting me and my kin in danger like that.
What? I'm not working for either of you, ever.
No, Duncan's right. I think you owe us.
No, lass, you will. Or by gods, you'll bring down a fury from me like you've never seen. And not only that, if you don't, you'll be proving those other girls right. I don't think you're willing to admit you don't have discipline, restraint, or a sense of responsibility, like they claim to have. Besides, I doubt you'll be welcome back at the Academy.
Rerolling characters in RPGs? Yeah, I think we're all guilty of that to some degree. When we started this playthrough a few days ago, I started as a druid, and then I got to level 3, and I was like, yeah, I'm not feeling it. I'm going to reroll as a thief, because that's what I've always played in these games, as a thief. But I did love the Moon Druid in Baldur's Gate 3 when I did that playthrough, so I was like, I'll try it here. And I've liked the druid in, Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2. I love the druid. But I've always played a thief my first playthrough. The thing is I already did my thief playthrough 20 years ago, so I was like, I'll do a druid this time. But I didn't like the druid, so... but I do love Elaine Ilani, or whatever her name is. Like, she's been kicking ass as a druid in my party. I just didn't want to play a druid. I just wasn't feeling it like I did with BG3. Alright, I could use some help in my travels, especially from a sorceress.
You want me to help you? Fine, but I warn you, you may not be able to handle me. But if you want to take a demon by the horns, then fine.
Okay. So, let's go into the tavern and get rid of Nishka, finally. Yay! What I don't remember, because it's been so very, very long since I've played, is what, if any, of these...
You call that an insult, goat girl? Even the tree worshipper could scrape up something better than that.
Goat girl? I've never heard that one before, Stumpy.
You're not trying. That's a nickname, not an insult. We Iron Fist call our own children Stumpy, you skinny bull.
Skinny bull? That doesn't even make any sense. Go back to your drinking, moss breath. At least you're good at that.
Well, at least you two are easily entertained.
Amateurs.
Amateurs! Why, the spoiled princess thinks she's better than us, Kelgar.
A bold claim from an academy dropout, seems to me.
You two wouldn't know an insult if it walked up and bit you.
Well then, why don't you show us how it's done, Firehair?
Firehair. Imaginative and biting, with just the slightest hint of wit. Is that really the best your demon blood can squeeze out, Tail for Brains?
My brains are not in my tail.
So, what are they, right next to it? If so, might want to loosen the back of your pants a notch, because even with the hole, they're obviously not getting enough air.
Damn!
Explain that one to me.
Well, she said your brains are next to your tail, which would imply that your brains are in your rear end, and that you breathe through your,
Okay, I get it, all right? Little witch.
That was
Don't
a
take
nice
it
one.
so hard. I had to explain it, which means the insult's a failure. But a tankard for effort, your highness. By my reckoning, the Flagons never had a finer table cleaning goblin wench.
What, since your mother lost her job?
Oh, shit!
Now don't you be bringing my mother into this. You'd best be careful, you simpering little father's girl, or you'll learn a thing or two about Iron Fist honor and manhood.
Oh, you mean the two smallest things in all of Faerun? From what I hear, no woman could learn about Iron Fist manhood from you, Kelgar.
Oh,
What?
snap!
I'll have you know, plenty of women know about Iron Fist manhood. Plenty. They just all live up around Waterdeep. Or they'd tell you.
Kelgar, calm down.
Calm down? I won't take those words from some twig of a girl who doesn't know enough to choose the right tavern to fight in.
At least I learned my lesson from my tavern brawl, you fat-bellied little knee-high. Now, if you're done matching wits with me and coming up short, why don't you trundle back to your high chair and drink up your honor until it comes out the other end? Maybe later on, I'll come by to put you in your cradle.
Jesus!
Wow, fat-bellied little knee-high. That's good.
Shut up, tail for brains. Ha! And here I thought mages had nothing to offer the world. Tunkin, another round.
Get your drink yourself, dwarf. Seeing as how you haven't paid for a single
Oh
drop
my
your entire stay here.
Been wondering when you'd give in and grant me free reign over your kegs. Anyone else want anything?
Some dwarves should never be allowed to walk the surface, little freeloaders.
Little freeloaders! Oh my god, that was brilliant. Oh, she roasted the hell out of them. Oh, I'm so glad I finally got her in my party. I can ditch Nishka finally.
Great. What's wrong now?
Why were you fighting those academy students at Flagon?
Why not? They're always talking about me behind my back at the academy, and I decided I wasn't gonna take any more. I know more than they ever will about magic. They're simpering little girls who can't even levitate a fork if they wanted to.
What do they talk about your back? What do they talk behind your back about?
Oh, that I'm dangerous, that I act all superior, that I talk down to them. So what if I do? All they get from magic is what they read out of a book.
Is reading books so bad?
You tell me, is it better to experience something or read about it? If I have to explain that to you, then you're a lost cause. I mean, I know what power feels like rushing through me. They've barely sipped from the stream.
So she's a little arrogant, too.
It's like this shiver that starts spreading through you. A warmth, like it's coming from your heart and your head all at once. And you feel that warmth get hot. So much so you think you can burn anything in your path, yet you'll only be brushed by it. I can't even explain it, but trust me, I know.
Alright. You need to learn more control of your powers if you want to keep traveling.
You sound like one of the masters at the academy, and I got sick of them really fast too.
Alright, where is our druid lady? Sassafras! There she is. Eleni.
Our companion Kelgar mentioned West Harbor to me. I heard what happened there. To your friends, the other villagers. The attack by those creatures that forced you to leave.
Well, I couldn't allow myself to place the village in danger.
Still, to leave your home. I sometimes forget the attachments one can put to a place. With my kind, especially those that listen to nature, there is no one place that we call home. Everywhere we go throughout the land is comforting, with its own sounds and life.
That's about as fascinating as watching a log rot. Oh my god, some of these dialogue options are great. Sounds like...
Perhaps,
tie yourself down.
perhaps not. The mare drew me more than any other place, so I did not travel much beyond its edges. We deal with few outside of our own circle. I have not seen my own kind in many years, and I spoke with the circle only rarely. But surely we were not here to discuss how I feel about things. Was
Yep,
there something
see you,
you
Slade.
needed?
Welcome aboard. Thanks again for the gifted sub. Alright, we have to go keep taking care of city guards. I want to ditch Nishka and grab Qara, please. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to go get some more coffee here in a minute. My morning routine got all messed up today after having to go out and run around in the woods and out in the fields looking for cats. I'm like an hour behind on my go juice. Alright, I need to sort out Qara's spells too. Praven, I've heard you. Oh, they're here to confront her. I was expelled because of you. We were only defending ourselves. Defending? You attacked me first. You know what? Everybody stop. Save your words. We've heard you threaten our sister Glean at the sunken flagon. Our house's honor at stake, and this will only be settled with blood. Oh shit, are we getting ready to fight a whole bunch of sorcerers? Nah, man. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Take that! Take that!
Maybe it won't hurt.
We won't both.
Yeah, it hurt. It hurt. Halfling down! Halfling down! Magic missiles to the face kind of hurt, guys. Just saying. I think they pronounce it like mir, like mare, like mare as in a horse, a female horse. Alright, let me... I need to
Yes.
see about her spells, because she is a sorceress, if I remember correctly. Oh my god, she knows Fireball? Fireburst and Combusts. Okay, alright. Alright. So I can't change any of her stuff because she is... Oh, you know one thing I forgot to do, though, is... Do I need
Yes.
to memorize more spells with her? No, we're good.
Perhaps so.
Perhaps. What's up, Drellic? Drella 2K. Alright, there were some guards over here that we needed to go take care of, but let's quick save. Oh, I got the bug! So this is where you can't move. This is a nav mesh issue because they added this other POV. But if you switch out and do this, it fixes it. It's really weird. Alright, let's see if I can convince these guys. You don't sound pleased with your duties. The pay's low, the job can get dangerous. Money is hard to come by nowadays, isn't it? Tell me about it. Cuts to the watch, pay for reconstruction, trade routes on the high road. And don't forget the money lenders. Well, you know, low pay and a thankless job being on the watch, I respect you for your dedication. Well, thanks. I don't hear that often, so it's much appreciated. Now, if only the rest of the city would feel the same way and give us some extra coin. Well, you know what? Funny you should mention that. What is it you can do to help out? Moira has taken it upon herself. She's willing to pay extra to know that she can count on you if the need arises. Moira, she's been hunting down watchmen like rats. Why in the hell would I want anything to do with that killer? Because it's better to be standing behind. Well, she just wants the same thing as the watch, order in the city. I need to know one thing though. I need to know that my doing this won't mean people getting hurt. Won't notice anything different from your regular shifts. That's good to hear. I like things quiet, less chance of dying. Alright, tell Moira that the boys and I will make sure she can do business around here without trouble from us. You won't regret it. Everything will be fine. That's right. Okay, where's the other guard post? Chilling in the mirror, sipping my beer. There you go. Chilling like the villain when the lizard men are near. Whee! Don't quit my day job, I know. What do you want? Busy night? Aye, busy as ever. And for someone who's willing to keep selling what he sees for the right price. For the right price, anyone can be blind and deaf. Like all men, I have my price too. All I need is a little extra gold from you thieves if you don't want to see yourself in irons before the end of the night. You know what? I'm a man of my word. If we can count on you, then you can count on me to come through with a fair price. I'll be waiting then. I'm sure you'll be able to offer me what I'm worth. Nice. Alright. I only had to fight one group so far. But see, now we gotta set that. We gotta set that to like the Paul Revere music from. Hang on, I'm Beastie Boys style. I gotta think about this for a minute. Chilling in the mirror, I'm sipping my beer, watching lizard man roam around little from here. I don't know. We'll come up with something. I can feel it. like someone's about to have his loyalty tested. Loyalty we thieves already paid for. What? I haven't read anything. You have to believe me. So you're part of the band that believes you're here to run the docks. Perhaps we should have approached you first, but you didn't. That was your mistake. Look, I never took their money. I don't know where my loyalties lie. Diplomacy. Correct, Sergeant. We're the choice you have to live with. Cross us, and there's no place in Neverwinter that will be safe. Now how about, oh, I believe you, Sergeant, but I doubt Moira will. Fine, I'm sick of dealing with you cutthroats anyway. To the nine hells with you and Moira. You Luskins take your gold and set sail tonight, or I'll ship you back to your filthy city in boxes. Oh, she hit him with the fireball right out of the gate. Oh my god. Oh, am I out of... Am I out of arrows? Yeah, switch to your bow, dude.
Rip you to shreds!
I can keep quiet for a price. Don't worry about it. You were on the right side when steel was drawn, and that's enough. See to it that you hold your word. Alright. Go back to Moira now. Ooh, we got loot? Look, Penelope! It's like a Melanie.
Take that!
Oh, ding-a-ling-a-ling. Spells.
Take that!
Oh, you know one thing I completely forgot to do? And we have her in the party now. We need to give everything that was previously not identified and give it to her. And then we could give all the spells to her too, because I think she could probably use them. All the wands and everything. God, I wish you could bulk select things, because this is ridiculous having to do them one at a time.
Yes.
Yeah?
Bonaparte.
Let me lead the
Oh
way.
yeah, she
You follow
identified
behind.
everything. Except for the boots. What's up, Hector? She did not identify the boots. What if I took the ring of
Perhaps
lore
so.
that he's wearing? We gave it to her.
What's going on?
There we go. Enhancement bonus Dex +3. I'll use those on her because it'll bump her armor class up a little bit. Spell mantle. Oh, yes, please. No. Put it on. Hang on, is that not? Do I not need to equip that? I thought that was like a cloak. But it's just like I guess that's just a spell. It's just okay. Oh, I see. Never mind. I'm an idiot. It has a scroll icon on it. I thought it was a physical cloak because it has a cloak, but then I just realized that it has the spell icon on it like all the other ones do. Herpaderper! Herpaderp! Magic wand. Alright, what is this robe? Fire resistance. I mean, I might as well wear it, right? Oh, and it's, yeah, I'll wear that too. Intellect. I mean... Look at all these wands. Assigned a hotbar. That's right, we be rolling. We be rolling. They hate it. Elixir of Horus Ray. Okay, now let us level up Sorcerer. Wow, okay. She already has Fireball. Is haste like it used to be in the other games where it's the whole party? A number of friendly targets equal to your caster level centered on the initial target gain a +1 dodge to AC, a +1 bonus on attack rolls, extra attack per round. For how long? Duration 6 seconds per level. So what level are we right now? We're like level so that'd be like 30 seconds right now. I think we're 5th level or something like that. Tempting. Tempting. What I need to look though is like if we have Ice Storm. Yeah, I need like Ice Storm or something. I don't know if we can get that till like level next level though. Deep slumber, sleep accepts 10 die. Oh, yeah, that is helpful, Hector, because that's way better than sleep because it gives me 10 HD of creatures. That might be useful. Yeah. I prefer like area effect spells, so that sounds pretty awesome considering I don't have like an Ice Storm yet. You unleash a crackling electric projectile that explodes upon all within the area effect for 1d6 points of electric damage per caster level. Jesus, that's awesome. I think I am going to go with that Deep Slumber, though. That sounds way too badass. Okay, but I also can take a level 2 spell. Yes, please. I'll take Electrical Loop. And identify, please. Yes.
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 I am listening.
Hang on, are we in combat from something?
Take that. Let's see what they're made of. Take that. Take that. Ha! That's all you got?
Damn your eyes!
Yeah, I wasn't ready for combat, man. I was still leveling up. What the hell? It's 3.5 edition, yes.
Take that! That's it!
Alright, let me finish leveling up, please. Okay, bluff. So far, I have not managed to have a successful bluff roll ever. It's all been like, even though I don't have any points in diplomacy, I'm still having more success with diplomacy than I am with bluff. Don't understand it. Finalize. Alright, now we gotta go back to my druid because she
Follow.
she needs to learn some more spells. Because, yeah, see, she can do another Cure Light Wounds. I'll do another Cure Light Wounds. Level 4, Arc of Lightning? No, that's a line spell. It's Flame Strike and AoE. All with an area effect. Allies can get hit too, though. Greater Creeping Cold. Don't I have Creeping Cold? Ice Storm. Yes, please.
Me.
Sold to the Wizard of the Docks.
Stay close. And step where I step.
Quick save. Alright, back to Moira's house, and then I'm gonna go see if I have any more coffee available to me. There you go, Thorgan. That's the ticket, man. Do 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 do. Alright, let's see here. nostalgia, it burns! That's... the nostalgia, it burns! The good kind of burn, right? I've got men crawling up and begging to work for me just to make sure you don't visit them. And I like the way you handled the watch. Alright, I've helped you, now help me get me to the Black Lake District. Oh, she says no, not yet. I want you to go to the watch headquarters and burn it down. Are you crazy? We'll bring the entire watch down on our heads. Oh my god. Speaking of burn. Apparently we're about to go burn the watch down. Oh, you know what? My nose is stuffy, but I'm pretty sure I smell bacon being cooked. Which means I'm about to get breakfast. Bacon for breakfast. I am going to go see if there's any coffee. I'll be right back. I did not, in fact, smell bacon. My olfactory senses apparently are failing me because my nose is all messed up from allergies and stuff. However, I forgot. I'm getting a very special breakfast this morning because we bought something special yesterday. You'll have to wait. You'll see. And apparently we have baby chicks. We have some new baby chicks, or at least one. We had some eggs hatched last night from the chickens. Alright, City Watch. I'm going to feel really bad about this, but unfortunately, I apparently committed to this. Even though I don't like the idea of... Arrows of the Vampire. What's up, Belnoth? Arrows of the Vampire. Alright, we're going into the City Watch. do things that I really don't want to do, but hopefully I can convince the watch to leave. Unfortunately, McCormick, I think it's just Cormac. I think it's McCormick. He's so spicy. What am I supposed to do to break this down, I wonder? Burn this down, because it said I have to burn. You'll need to set 3 fires outside the watch. Have a torch ready. Let's see here. So I forgot I have to actually show this before Chris cuts it up. So I don't know if you guys know what this is. It's called Different Things in different parts of the world. It's in season right now. This weighs about a pound. We had one last night. This is dragon fruit, I believe is what it's called in English. Dragon fruit. It's also called pitaya in Spanish. The insides are sometimes white, sometimes pink. These ones have pink insides. And it's a lot like kiwi. It's got little black seeds in it. It is delicious with lemon and salt. This is going to be my breakfast this morning. It's been in the fridge since last night, so it's going to be nice and chilled. We had one last night. They just came in season. They were not cheap because they're just now coming in season, so we got the first batch at the local fruit market, and I am so ready to have that for my breakfast. Pretty rare that I don't have like some sort of protein for breakfast, but those things are really delicious, so. Alright, apparently we're supposed to start some fires around here. It says have a torch ready. Alright, it's not letting me interact with it, so I'm willing to bet. Blaze set, and I find you in the grounds. I'm going to have to bring you in for questioning. I'm just looking for someone to report the fire to. I'm a fire starter, a twisted fire starter. That's right. That takes me back. Alright, get rid of the torch before somebody sees you, bro. That's right, Yuri. Trolls beware, Ren's gonna eat live on stream again. No! I wonder what happens if I go in now while it's on fire. Here to confess your crimes? You need to get out of here. The building's on fire. Fire? What have you done? Moira's gone too far this time. There's no time for this. Get everyone out before it spreads. Pretty convenient you showing up right now when there's a fire. If I find you anything to do with this. Qara's like, I can't tell you how many times I heard that at the academy. Look, whoever you are, that fire's spreading, and trust me, you need to get out now. So stop talking, start running. Those flames aren't going to wait for you. Get the prisoners out of here, Rogue. Keep it orderly. I'll make sure the rest of the men get out safely. Anything I can do to help? You've done enough. Just get out. What it's worth, thank you for the warning, but this doesn't change a thing. The watch still has its eyes on you. I have made fire! There's a thought, Belnoth. Daily constitutional with Renfail. Rambling ruminations. Return to Moira for further instructions. Rambling ruminations of the rumen? I don't know. I saw the smoke and heard many loyal watchmen are dead, burned alive in the fire. Any that survived will soon be knocking at my door, eager to make peace and pay respect to the one who truly runs the docks. Well, I still think this move of yours. Before we ask about Blackleg, let me tell you there have been difficulties. I could simply do, but I have specific orders that my organization must abide by the lockdown of that district. What? I thought you were in charge. Ah! I have been brought breakfast. So this is the pink version, not the white version. So a little bit of lemon and salt. If you like kiwi, you'll like this. Oh man, that's good. Dragon fruit for the win. Blanca. Yeah, you can't have any honey. Yeah, you don't want that, trust me. And if you want to go down the in real life rabbit hole with me, I can totally take you guys into the toilet tomorrow. See what, you know, if we really want to go that route. Show you what these do to your daily constitutionals. And then we can really mess with the trolls, right? Honestly, this is one of my favorite fruits in the world. And it only comes into season once a year, so I don't get to eat it all the time. God, that's good. So good. If you guys can find that where you live, I'm telling you. Put it in the fridge, let it get cold, come out, skin it, cut it, lemon and salt. Just squeeze some lemon on top, or lime, a little bit of salt. That is absolutely divine. And I gotta slurp the juices up, so hang on a sec. Whew. That was refreshing. Alright, I gotta go put my plate in the kitchen. Dude, so Chris and I had a great walk last night. We went on our walkabout last evening, and we were talking about like gratitude and being grateful, and things in life, and it's really easy to be happy if you just find little things that give you enjoyment. And it might be something stupid like a little piece of fruit, but I'm telling you, there are lots of little pleasures in life. And if you just focus on the good things, just focus on the good things. Alright, can you set up a meeting? Alex DeVries can be found in his oh so elegant apartment in the Merchant Quarter along the riverbank. I shall meet you there. Alright, anything else in here? Somebody was tagging about who is this guy on the wall. I would love to know that. Tom Selleck has Tom Selleck. Merchant District, I guess. Or General Zod. Zosselis just subbed over on Twitch. Welcome aboard. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate the support. For everybody tuning in for the first time today, don't forget we are live on YouTube and Twitch as always. We're about an hour and a half in this morning. I did get a later start today. We had some homestead drama today that we had to take care of, so it was about an hour late. Started off with some Neverwinter Nights 2 for a bit this morning. We will eventually make our way over to Destiny 2 later today, but for now we're just going to focus on some good old-fashioned nostalgia. Working our way towards Tales of the Shire and Grounded 2, which start on the 29th of the month, so hopefully you'll stick around for those things. Going to start the Lightfall campaign in Destiny 2 today. Back alley. District exit. I think I just have to go to any of the district exits, I'm guessing. The Merchant Quarter along the riverbank. I think I just have to go to whatever exit I can find. Look at those polygons, man. Okay. Merchant quarter. General Zod. Yeah, the game does have really good music. All right, it said along the river. Deacon? Oh, isn't Deacon the little, Oh, isn't Deacon like a little, I remember him being a little creature. I can't remember what he is. Was he an imp? We're about to find out because he's down this way. Yeah, this guy. I remember this. Where do I remember him from, though? Like, what is he? I don't remember what he is. A kobold, that's what it was. He was a kobold. Where did we group up with him? I remember him being in the party at some point, but I don't remember what game it was. What in the nine hells is a kobold doing in the streets of Neverwinter? Deacon not mean harm. Deacon come here in peace, seek trade. Deacon say so many times. Deacon tired of it. Sometimes wish people would just attack Deacon with sticks instead of ask. Deacon not go into dwarven caves. Deacon also not to blame if dwarves dig elsewhere than tell everyone else to get out. But Deacon gives dwarf many sorrows. He knows how dwarves get, especially women ones without beards. Was he in the first game? Mithril says. Okay, that's where I remember him from then. I remember Deacon. Are you a merchant? Deacon is merchant? Yes. Okay. What do you have, buddy? Anything cool? Oh, he has all sorts of cool shit. Ooh, lesser magic bag. What is this? Yes, please. I want to buy that immediately. Oh, and we've got... Oh, I'm going to spend so much money here. Dude, Deacon. Deeks has got all sorts of good things. Is that a bow? It's more of a bard bow, but still. Okay, let's sell some stuff. No, I need to give that to Qara. Also, require a silver shard. I'll hold on to that.
Yes.
Yeah?
the way. You follow behind.
Nice. Okay. Rings? What do we have here? Dude, he's got all sorts of goodies. We're gonna have to dive into him later. I don't have enough coin to make it worth my while at the moment, but not to sell he must. That's right. Axel. I think this is Axel's home. I remember Deke's being. I remember Deke being really funny in the first game. That's all I really remember about him, though. Axel's waiting for you inside. We'll speak further when you're through. Tread carefully when speaking with him. He may see himself as a businessman, but he's just as dangerous as any street fighter. Quick save. Let's do a hard save. Woo! Because I haven't done a hard save in a while.
So now that you are here, perhaps you'd care to tell me who you are.
Didn't Moira tell you about me?
A rogue of talent is always welcome among us. And from what I have heard, you are skilled indeed. I know you seek entrance to Blacklake, where Lord Dalrin was murdered. Yet that does not deter your efforts, despite the potential risk. And as you serve Moya to get entrance into Blacklake, another murder occurs. Lord Brennick. Naturally, I begin to suspect your visit may not be a coincidence.
There was another murder?
Oh yes. Blacklake is now sealed up tighter than ever, and it has inconvenienced tradesmen such as myself. We suspect a rogue mage of some sort, and despite the credence I give to rumor, I suspect the mention of demons may have some truth to it. But suffice to say, getting into Blacklake is no simple matter, and while it is within our power, it would cost much. So the question is, how much can you offer?
I already put the docks back into shape, burned down the Watch's headquarters so we can all breathe a bit easier.
Yes, I'm sure you think you solved our problems at the docks, which is why you're working the streets, and I own them. Burning down the Watch headquarters? You think that'll increase profits? If so, you're more of a fool than Moya is.
So what's wrong?
If I wanted to burn down the docks, I could do it in a heartbeat. But that would get us nothing. No profits, just more violence.
Blame your
As it
psychopath.
stands, I'll need to make sure we're all well armed from now on. Because not even all the gold in a dragon's hall is going to keep the Watch off our back now.
That's not my
Between
fault,
this and the murders in Blacklake, they'll need someone to swing from the gallows. And unless you fix this problem you made, the one swinging is going to be you.
Alright. Why do you have a problem with this? We're a thieves guild. We take what we want.
The key to a solid business arrangement is understanding, getting along, everyone recognizing their responsibilities, and fulfilling them without the need for bloodshed. Perhaps you think I'm some thug that'd stab a barkeep for his last copper at closing time.
Myra would.
That is not my way, as long as I'm able to tax him instead. Indeed. To do that, we need to maintain order in the docks. Our order. The incident with the City Watch building has convinced me that I need to involve myself directly with our operations. To do that, I need Moya closer to me. I may disapprove of her methods, but she has her skills. With me as a counterweight, perhaps we can achieve our goals without dramatic displays of our reach.
I agree. Someone needs to keep her under control.
Yes. Her methods risk strengthening the City Watch's resolve rather than bending them to our will. Moya has told me of your encounter with Luskins. They are a complication to our affairs in the docks, and a symptom. I need someone to keep things under control.
So, yeah. You seem to have a lot of problems.
Problems are to be expected. As long as we have solutions, then we maintain control. The Hounds of the City Watch have been attempting to re-establish their presence in the docks. In particular, their captain, Bralena, is under pressure from the Council. What happens in the alleys of Neverwinter is going to happen no matter what the Watch does to try and crush it. So my preference is we keep it civil. Of course, it helps to get your point across if you carry sharpened steel, and we have a shipment of weapons coming into the docks. But not enough men to make sure it's safe. So I want you to show me what you're made of by making sure that steel gets safely to us, without hounds sniffing us out, with barely a ripple to show where you've been. You're the one I'm picking to make sure it gets where it needs to go. Report to Moya. She'll tell you where you're to meet the shipment and where it needs to go.
What about the Watch?
I'd prefer that never become a question. The less the Watch knows, the less they see. And the more grateful I'll be. Now go. She's no doubt waiting for you, chomping at her leash.
Lovely. Can we just, take him out? Out of sheer curiosity. Save the game first, though. I bet I can't even attack him. What happened? He wants to come in here? Alright, hang on. Well, if we're going to do that, I have to take Blanca outside. Hang on. Go show the stream. Musical cats. Taking one outside, bringing one in. Buddy, you lay down. You're on my shit list today because you snuck out 3 times. Went across the street into the neighbor's yard with the dog, dumbass. Alright. Can I attack him? Oh, I stole something from him. I don't know if I can... I don't know that I can directly attack him, though. Hang on. No, that's parry mode. Yeah, I don't know if I can, directly do something to him.
Now! Strike swiftly!
I wonder if I would have to switch to my spellcasters.
Yes.
Yeah, it won't let me even, like, target him. So I can't go murder Hobo like I could in other games. Okay.
Perhaps so.
I was just curious, you know, just kind of curious. Let's see what we can do. Don't think this makes us equals. Remember that I still control the district. Dude, I love her outfit, though. Oh, hell, let's see what size we fit. Shipment of weapons to be delivered to us at the docks. Yeah, well, Axel blames you for needing those weapons. Okay. Why the concern? Surely your men can take few of a few street gangs. Okay. I thought you said the black Abigail was safe from prying eyes. Okay, meet me at the entrance to the back alley. Can I take what's in these armoires? There's nothing in the armoires. No. Oh, what's going on here?
My Lord Nasher, I came as soon as I heard your summons.
Ah, Naval. Perhaps you can enlighten me on what's going on at the docks.
My lord, the Watch is patrolling the docks in force. They are attempting...
Yet somehow things have only become worse. I've heard word the citizens are calling the place the Thieves' Quarter now. I'm to meet with the head of the shipping guild within the hour, where I will suffer him lecturing me on where I spend the taxes we charge on dock ships. If the Watch cannot patrol the docks, then I'll have to take action, Naval. Relations with Luskan and our other trade neighbors are delicate now. If we alienate the merchants...
I will not let it come to that, my lord.
It hasn't been long since the plague and the war with Luskan. If we show any weakness now within our walls...
My lord, I swear to you these thieves will be rooted out and dealt with.
Very well, Naval. See to the Watch. I'll see to the merchants.
Alright. That puts us into... back alley. We gotta go to the docks. And then from there to the back alley. Dun 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 dun. Docks District. And from there we find our way to the back alley.
We came at once when we received your summons, Lord Garius. At such distances, I did not realize your aspect could...
Shadows grant many gifts, Torio. But time is short, and the longer we speak, the greater the chance of detection. Torio informed me of your troubles in infiltrating Blacklake Lawn, so I am sending assistance.
Has she?
The Sea Ghost sails from Luskan to the docks of Neverwinter, carrying allies of our cause.
Allies, my lord?
Yes. I have dispatched agents to assist your infiltration of Blacklake, Torio. Unless you disagree.
Not at all. But I had hoped for the chance to see to the matter personally, without...
I only need more time, my lord. I will find a way past Blacklake's walls.
No, Lorne. You will be needed elsewhere to deliver a message for me to our other allies to the east.
I could spare one of the Circle of Blades, my lord. They are eager for work, both in infiltrating Blacklake or sending word to the orcs.
No, it is not an assassination I need, Lorne. Only your presence. You will be escorting some of our priest allies, who, like the orcs, require a more... personal touch.
We are sending the Shadow Priests to Old Owlwell?
As for you, Torio, watch for the Sea Ghost. I shall be in contact with you shortly before its arrival.
The plot thickens. That is a good quick save moment. And also where I wrap up the Neverwinter Nights 2 section of the morning's stream. I will be back here in a little bit with Destiny 2 as we continue our push through that game. We're going to go start the Lightfall campaign. Yeah, it'll be a little bit. I'm going to go cut a YouTube short, TikTok short, Instagram short thingy, get that published, and then we'll come back with the next stream. So probably 15 minutes or so. We'll be live again as we move on to the next stream of the morning. Catch you guys then.